So everybody, the goal is each person one market sack full-ish.
One bag?
You can do 2, but remember, we got to clean them later.
Oh, that's
Becky did 2 yesterday, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So wait, did you grow up eating ramps?
I didn't. So there was a MCC crew leader who grew up here eating ramps, and we started this festival at Swallow Falls. But I knew what a ramp was. Like, it was always at my grandparents, and never really understood it. And then we did this first festival, and
That's awesome.
it was cool.
So how do you know when the right time is to go find these ramps? Is there anything else that kind of clues you in?
No, it's always time of year. It's always right now, elevation-wise. So when all the trout lilies and the trilliums bloom, the ramps are up and ready to go. Whoop whoop! Ramp digging day!
So excited.
So we're in the mountains of Western Maryland. That's as close as I'm going to give you. Somewhere deep in Garrett County, a well-held secret digging ramps at our traditional ramp patch. See, we've got this patch moving here. I don't think so. So everybody's got their own favorite and different tool, as you can see. We've got long shovels, we have crowbars. I have a hori-hori knife in here somewhere. When you sit down, like you decide you're going to dig here, you're going to just pick a few out of this one spot, and you're going to leave the rest. So you want to get straight down under the root and just motivate them up. And if you clip the roots off, as you get better at doing this, all the better, because you're leaving the roots behind. And there's your first pile of ramps. So the ramp is native to Appalachia in Garrett County, coming fresh from the forest, only available for about 2 weeks. Once these guys go to bloom or start to seed, it's over. So you get a really good, it's the freshest, the snow's just off. They're just delicious. Like mosses that only grow on a certain side of a tree, they're really specific to soil type, habitat, and moisture. But as you can see, where they grow like crazy. And that's kind of the point. In some places for miles on a mountainside, in the middle of nowhere, down a railroad track that nobody knows about, that's where the ramp patch grows. And then my family, as I started telling them what I was doing, they started telling me what their memories of it. And now when I'm in a patch like this, invariably I hear my grandmother at some point talking to me, or my grandfather, Uncle Bud is saying, you need some butter and some white bread and make yourself a sandwich. So for me, it really connects to my ancestors, and I think it does that for a lot of people. And I enjoy bringing that back up into the culture, and I enjoy bringing it to new folks who maybe don't have that connection to it, but now maybe have it through me. All right, I'm giving the 5-minute warning. The judges are in the house, so this is a blind judging. So once you're set up. So we're at the Deep Creek Lake State Park Discovery Center. We're at the 18th annual Ramp Cook-Off.
Well, what we're making this morning are some hash browns and ramps. We call them rampy hash browns. And what we're going to be doing is serving the people who visit the event today. As they're waiting for the judging to take place, they're going to be outside, and we're going to offer them a little taste of some breakfast food. I'm also going to be frying up some eggs with ramps and some poblano peppers. So we're going to get everybody's palates kind of used to what they're going to experience when they go inside for the sampling. So just give everybody a little taste on a beautiful morning and start the day off right with some ramps and eggs.
So now we've come to the judging point. All the creativity is off the charts. We've got chocolate dipped stuff. We have bacon covered things. We have deep fried ramps. Just waiting on the judging, and it's pretty exciting to see what everybody comes up with every year. Yes.
okay.
It's early. The judging criteria is not just on rampiness, but it's on creativity, how how good the dish tastes overall, presentation. So there's a couple things that factor in.
We have, this is a version of an old German potato pancake recipe. And they're potato cheddar ramp pancakes with ramp butter on top of them, which is just real butter with the ramp leaves in it, and some of the ramp balls too. And this is cream cheese ramp dip to go with the crackers.
This year I'm making a Mexican street corn fritter. There's some ramps in it. It's just corn and masa lime chili with the ramps, of course, with water, and fry it up in the pan. I made the ice cream as not really a joke, but as a, nobody ever made ice cream before, so I made ramp ice cream the first year, and it's coming back every year now because people either love it or hate it, but it's always gone at the end.
Oh, wow. Ice cream, you scream, they'll scream.
We have a long-standing judge, Kevin Dodge, who's been a judge from the beginning, and then I typically just pull someone from the crowd to be the judge, so there's always this impartial, someone who's maybe not even familiar with ramps, so kind of coming at it blind purely from taste. So that's worked every year, and it's been a nice addition to the judging.
I think it's going to be a fierce arm wrestling contest in there.
Me too.
So, in the cooked category, number one, and this was really cool, and obviously this has to do with originality. This really is good tasting. The sweet and savory chocolate and sea salt batter dipped ramps. So much going on, but as you drive along, you know, one of your symbols of spring on these rich hillsides are just seeing these big, vast green patches of ramps, and that's just like, I know what that means. That means I'm getting to eat a whole bunch of ramp recipes for free. So,